Welcome back to Week 9 Pick'ems. Week 8 was surprising. I mean, guys like Mike White and Cooper Rush all won. So like Trevor Siemian winning, beating Tom Brady. It was a weird week. It was a weird week in football and college football too, but in the NFL. But I'm greeted by, I suppose that's the term I'm looking for, Alex from the Hail Mary podcast. Say hello, Alex.
How y'all doing?
I'm sure they're doing well. But we're going to be talking about Week 9 games. We're going to go ahead and give y'all our thoughts and opinions on that and our picks. But what's crack-a-lackin'? It's your boy Broshmo, just in case you did not know so. Go ahead, become a bro, and subscribe. Leave that thumbs up if you enjoy the content. As always, let us know who are some of your picks in the comment section below. I'm going to start with the Thursday night game. It's a banger. We got the hot Mike White. I believe they're still going with Mike White. I think Zach Wilson's got a few weeks. The Jets added John Beck to the coaching staff. He was the former BYU quarterback. Because he was the quarterback coach this offseason for Zach Wilson.
Explains why he had a slow start.
Yeah. It's the BYU connection, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know all about John Beck, man, Miami Dolphins. But they faced the Colts, a Colts team that really had that game in the bag. And it was kind of a crushing defeat. Yeah, I don't think they lose here, man. This is a Colts team getting better every week. Wentz is starting to make a few more boneheaded decisions. You know, it's kind of worrisome. But, I mean, he started that game off so hot.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I got them taking out the Jets this week. This is like a must win. Now that the Titans are down, Derrick Henry. Oh, yeah. It's like this is your chance to make up that 3-game difference between y'all, knowing they also have a win over y'all. So,
yeah. No, you said it. The Jets had a really fluky win. Don't know how the hell they did it, but yeah, I mean, the Colts almost beat
Targeted. That's how they did it.
True. The Colts almost beat at the time the best team in the NFL. Obviously, that King Henry not going to be the best team, but during that game, they almost beat the best team, and they were the ones who lost it rather than the Titans being able to come and beat them. So, yeah, going Colts, 10.5 point spread makes sense. I think that might be even greater, especially if Carson has a bounce back game. And this is the perfect time for it.
Yeah, so, I wouldn't be compelled to take the Jets at 10.5.
I wouldn't. Yeah. But next game, Browns and Bengals. So Browns, is Baker starting? I don't really think it matters that much. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he is. Yeah. So Baker starting. The Browns run game, of course, even though Nick Chubb didn't do too hot last time, which is a little bit weird.
Yeah, it kind of shows he did all right.
He did all right, but fantasy-wise, my team suffered. Still, the Bengals are coming off a very embarrassing loss. I think that Joe Burrow has been playing a lot better than Baker, even though everybody got on my ass because I know Baker was pretty much the only reason why they had a chance in those last 2 drives. Pretty sure Jarvis Landry dropped a ball or 2 that were going to be like first downs. Regardless, I think that the Bengals have a little bit more juice given the fact that they just had an embarrassing defeat. So I think they're going to take it out on the Browns.
Yeah, I think the game's going to be a lot closer than that, but I do have the Bengals as well. That's a high-octane offense there. With the Bengals, and the Browns kind of have some significant injuries, not just defensively, but also Jack Conklin right now being questionable. So yeah, that offense just they're more grindy. They're not a team that can win in a shootout. And,
they're not explosive.
Yeah, the Bengals are built to be that team, offensively. They have all kinds of playmakers. I know the offensive line's not necessarily the best, but Burrow's doing a good job. I think they're doing a good job of at least scheming up ways to take pressure off of Burrow, get the ball away quickly. So, I agree. I'd go Bengals here. It's in Cincy. So, yeah. Denver Broncos, Dallas Cowboys. Dak, does he come back? I hope so. I think so. I believe so. I think he will. But, now this Broncos team, man. I'm just going to say, their wins this season, Washington football team, New York Jets, What is it?
Jaguars?
New York Giants and the Jaguars.
Yep.
No impressive wins here. They don't beat teams that have winning records. The Cowboys have a winning record, especially if they get Dak back this week. That defense is playing well enough. Bend don't break. They're getting significant pressure. They're they're good at creating turnovers. The Broncos offensively, dude, if they can't get nothing to start, like not even if they can't get anything started, they're not going to win a shootout. This Bronco defense hasn't been good or as good as we expected, mainly because of the run game.
Yeah.
And Zeke and Tony Pollard, they're probably going to eat in this matchup. So, yeah, I think Dallas is a pretty easy one.
Yeah. I mean, also the Broncos lost their best defender, so that kind of is a little bit rough. Arguably
Justin Simmons?
No. I don't think Justin Simmons is arguably their best, but I think Von Miller still has it when healthy.
I know what you're talking about.
When healthy, I know you know, but
I almost said Bradley Chubb.
Oh,
I was like,
that would have been such
already
a dick move. Yeah, that would have been a dick move. At least the other guy has like an argument. But
Shelby Harris?
God, you're gonna talk about like Malik Reed next, little bastard.
He's a lot better than I give him credit for. I always say he's a rotation guy. I think he's better than that.
Well, I mean, he's a high-end rotation guy. It's not like he's in edge 2. Yeah, he's not like an edge 2.
I think he could be an edge 2 in the right rotation.
The right rotation without an actual edge 2. Absolutely. But, yeah, I mean, the Cowboys are going to walk away with that one. Even if there is a difference in quarterback, they're just going to run the ball more. And, well, we just talked about it. Run game's been a little bit of an issue. For the Broncos, Texans, Dolphins. This game actually is probably a little bit easier to choose than what it might seem by the records. Yeah, usually I go against the Dolphins when Broshmo is going to go with the Dolphins, but you're in Miami. They just said we're not going to trade Tua as of like less than 30 minutes ago. So,
he must be feeling so confident now.
At least he knows that he's not being traded right now. We're going to go with Tua and the Dolphins. They're playing actually pretty solid football. Hopefully, Myles Gaskin can get me some fantasy points when I don't bench him.
Back to the fantasy well.
Oh my God, dude, it just irritates the hell out of me. But yeah, I mean, the Texans, they're trading away pass rushers like Charles Omenihu, who they're weakening their team, preparing for Aiden Hutchinson to come in and play for them. So we'll see how that goes.
Ooh, what a call. Yeah, I'm even wearing my Dolphins hat, so yeah. I mean,
that's not a doll, that's a fucking marlin, ain't it?
It's like a tuna, I guess. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's a marlin, dude.
I don't know. It was a joke, all right? I don't know. I threw my Dolphins cap somewhere in here like a couple of weeks ago, and I've yet to go and look for it. I'm sure it's in one of these corners. But, yeah, no, the Dolphins been looking better week by week. They almost covered the, a 14.5 point spread last week with the Bills? Almost. Yeah. Honestly, a lot of that stuff was garbage.
First half.
Yeah,
First half,
yeah.
I mean, really damn good job.
Goal at the end really cost it, but Tua's been looking better. The offense has been looking better. It's not like that, Tua's getting a lot of help from his offensive line.
Yeah.
He's really got only Gesicki and Waddle for playmakers there, but they're doing a solid job. And the defense looked much better against a very high octane Bills offense. So yeah, Texans, everything's in fire sale at this point. It's like a garage sale. You getting discounts, so yeah. I'm too going with the Dolphins. I love me.
I will say this. I like something that I think you said this on Twitter. You were like, I'm tired of people trying to draft linemen to the Dolphins. We need a veteran. We have a lot of dudes who are young and they're developmental. It's like we don't need another developmental guy. We need a guy who's like an instant impact. I agree because I mean, Liam Eichenberg needs to, like Charles Cross, learn how to get an anchor. I think once he does that, I mean,
it's not like Eichenberg is as athletic as Cross.
True, but he's also not as light as Cross.
Yeah.
So there's he might be as light as Cross. How heavy is Cross? Is he like 310?
Yeah, he's 310, I think.
Okay. For some reason, I popped in my head 290. I was like, yeah, I know. He's like,
I think last season
he was 290 last year.
Sub 300.
Yeah. So good for Charles Cross. But yeah, I mean, I think that Liam Eichenberg can try to learn how to do that. But you still got like Robert Hunt there. Robert Hunt's a damn good lineman.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not fond, like when I do like those mock the mocks, I'm not fond of people taking linemen for the Dolphins.
Unless the center, in my opinion. I think that.
Yeah, Tyler Linderbaum, because I'm such a mark for that guy, dude. It's such a bias. I'm willing to call it. It's a bias.
every time I take him at like, because I'm doing a mock draft right now that I'm writing up for my sports site. I have him always going at number 7 overall, whether it's to the Giants or the Jets. I've had it for multiple times I've written a mock. Like, he's just so freaking good. I would take him in the top 5. I would. Dude, I don't know why people don't. The only thing you can dude, the only thing you can say that is against him is that he's 290. That's the only thing. Just watch the tape.
Like it, dude.
Doesn't play like it. I think he's better than Evan Neal. I'm starting to get to that point where he might be my number 1 favorite player in the draft. But no, I would never take him like number 1 or anything. I'm saying like
Nelson,
without positional value involved, my favorite player in the draft. He's that good. Regardless, Falcons Saints. Yeah. Am I taking this one or are you taking?
I think it's me. But
yeah, it's you.
Oh man, dude. Jameis Winston, wherever you are, I miss you. I hope you get better. I hope you're eating those W's. And hopefully the Saints can do the same, because I got the Saints winning this one. The Falcons are a letdown machine. I think every time I've gone the Falcons this year, outside of when they were playing the Dolphins, I've lost. I can't predict the Falcons in general. So I kind of feel like they can win this game, which means they're going to lose it. So I'm going Saints.
Yeah.
It's kind of dumb logic. Saints have a top 10 defense. Matt Ryan's missing his best weapon in Calvin Ridley now, who's leaving the team for at least the foreseeable future. Kyle Pitts was kind of, for the most part, not locked down, but like he was held in check this past weekend. And the defense ain't nothing. The defense sucks for the Falcons.
Yeah.
They can't get pressure, which means their coverage ain't nothing, dude. It ain't nothing. I don't care. I don't care if it's Trevor Siemian. I don't care if it's Taysom Hill. I don't care if it's Mike White or Walter White. You're passing on this offense or the defense. So yeah, I'm gonna go Saints.
True. Yeah, me too. I mean, I think Matt Ryan has been missing a number 1 wide receiver since Julio left.
Yeah.
So I just never thought that Calvin Ridley could ever fit into those shoes. I always thought he was a really good number 2, but yeah, I think Kyle Pitts is able to come back, maybe do a little bit more, but with DeMario Davis playing as well as he is, I don't know if Kyle Pitts can put up a good stat line this game.
Yeah, I think they get creative, and they'll probably have a variety of different guys guarding them. Maybe like have Marcus
Williams.
Guarantee you Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. They're going to have that dude in his ear the whole time. That guy's
pretty sure
a master manipulator.
Yeah, Chauncey, wasn't he on the team with Pitts in Pitts' true freshman year as well?
Yep.
So, I mean, he's been used to practicing against him too. But yeah, I mean, I think that the Falcons even with Calvin Ridley, don't have the juice to take on a team because it's Alvin Kamara. It's Alvin Kamara in a top 10 defense. That's all you need.
Yeah, honestly, that's a really good offensive line there too. So,
yeah. Speaking of not a great offensive line, the Giants and the Raiders.
Sweet Billy Price.
Yeah. Oh my. I would say I'm very happy for Matt Peart because I did have him as a mid first. I really liked him, but we'll put that aside for now. This is actually more of an interesting game than expected. We're not going to go into it, but Henry Ruggs had a DUI manslaughter charge put up against him. He killed somebody at 4 a.m. today.
We're not going to go into it. You just went into it.
Well, we're just not going to talk anything extra about it.
We're not going to go into it. This is what happened.
It's what happened.
Said he's probably not going to play the next game.
Yeah, but people, y'all know why. We're not going to go into
y'all know why, but here I'm going to explain it.
I'm not going to go into my opinion of anything with it. Regardless, I think that is something you do factor in. With a Giants secondary that's actually pretty damn bomb. Man.
I'm sorry. I'm still just... I'm not... Our difference in opinion in terms of going into it. I'm not going to go into it.
I'm not going to go into my thoughts on it.
I'm not going to get into it further.
I'm not going to get into it so far that you guys know exactly my thoughts on it. Regardless, the Giants have a really good secondary against a weakened Raiders pass attack. but the Raiders have a really fucking good pass rush against a very weakened Giants line. I think I'll take the pass rush any day. So I'm going to go with the Raiders going and beating the Giants.
Yeah, Max Crosby has ascended. He is becoming among the top 10 edge rushers in this in the NFL. Shoot, we could say Casey Hayward, he's back to form.
Yeah,
he's easy
doing
top
really well.
15, top 10 corner this year.
Agreed.
Yeah, so that defense is doing just fine. Yeah, obviously the Giants, man. Danny Dimes, their whole thing is just
they're trying to find themselves.
Big plays. Yeah, like they're not a team that's gonna grind you down the field, you know. But yeah, that offensive line's so bad. The defense has been playing much better. But oh man, every time I go for Derek Carr, he loses. So I'm gonna go for him again this week. It's what I put down. I kind of want to lean Giants with Danny Dimes, but
I thought about it. That offensive line just scared me. I was about to go with the Giants because I know that secondary's a lot.
When the Chiefs are getting pass rush on you, you have a bad offensive line.
That's really bad. You have a really bad offensive line. Not bad.
Like,
really bad.
Talking about the Dolphins, like, hey, they got a young, bad offensive line.
True.
I still think it's better than the Giants. We were talking about that before the video, and you were like,
I think Andrew Thomas and Matt Peart have a lot more talent than the other guys that we mentioned.
And that's it for them. Period. Thomas,
Liam Eichenberg, and Robert Hunt.
What are you gonna tell me? Austin Jackson's not good? Because he's not. Yeah, I'll go Raiders.
I just looked straight at the camera. I was waiting for you to.
Hey, listen, I'm not gonna go into it. All right.
They suck.
But this next game, Patriots Panthers, man. This one's actually a bit tough, but not so much if you consider Sam Darnold playing like his coach is Adam Gase. Actually, he's in concussion protocol, so we might not even get him. We might get is it PJ Walker, the former XFL cat? That's the backup there.
Yeah.
Regardless, Patriots defense is playing good football. Just ask Justin Herbert. Mac Jones and this offense, they're efficient. They may not be explosive, but they're efficient. I'm going Patriots and where are they playing? They're playing in the Bank of America. Well, they're America's team, aren't they? The Patriots. So yeah, of course, Bank of America Stadium, America's team.
That's a bold claim. That's a bold claim to call Patriots America's team.
You're right. America left when Tom Brady went to Tampa Bay.
Yeah,
Captain America.
Yeah, I know. Tom Brady is just Captain America. Yeah, I'm gonna be going the Patriots too. The Panthers need to find themselves. They need to find themselves a quarterback for one, but they need to find themselves.
Yeah, I don't think defensively they need to find themselves. I think offensively they need to get back to some of the things they were doing good at the beginning of the year. Like I like the idea of using like Donald on RPOs. I feel like once they get CMC back, that should help a ton. It just they just feel so desolate when it comes to the passing attack, and which isn't even fair because they have legitimately good weapons in the passing attack. It's just
I know. It's a weird year for the Panthers. They need to just get their head and ass rewired. Bills and Jags. As much as I'd love to go with the Jags and say T-Law can do something, we all know the Bills are going to crush them. I'm just going to leave it there.
Yeah, Josh Allen and company. Stephon Diggs, they're kind of good. Yeah. Even down like Dawson Knox was kind of emerging this year too.
No, he's good.
Yeah. And that defense is just brutal, man. It's tough to go against.
Yeah.
So,
let's just forget that game.
Just forget it, yeah. I mean, it's a 14.5. I mean, if Geno Smith is blowing you out by 24, I guess.
Yeah, it's pretty generous.
Yeah. Minnesota Vikings versus the Baltimore Ravens. This one's a bit interesting because I think the Vikings are, much like with the Titans, they're a team that plays to their opponent's level. So I think they could rise to the occasion to face this Baltimore team. They're coming off the bye. Unfortunately, it's not like that's typically you get the bye to get healthy. A lot of their injuries are, season ending. So they're kind of irrelevant. Losing Ronnie Staley was huge. Is this Stanley or Staley?
Ronnie Stanley, I think. Now you got me questioning it.
Yeah, I know, right?
Staley? I'll look it up for you. But regardless.
Yeah, he's out for the year. But he was out a couple. It's Stanley?
It is Stanley. Okay, I'm not going insane.
But I don't know. You get talking like draft and you get a lot of names in your head and you just start mixing and matching, man. True. I was calling Taylor Heineke Tyler for the longest time. But I think still the Ravens, they're a really good team. They have one of the best playmakers in football in Lamar Jackson. I think it's going to be a tall order for this Vikings team this isn't the defense of defenses pass, They're a much lesser team at the cornerback position. They're a much lesser team in terms of pass rush with Hunter out now for the rest of the season. So this is a lot to put on Kirk Cousins in that offense. While I think the offense could keep up, I think Baltimore, that defense still isn't a joke. I know Joe Burrow kind of made it look like a joke, but let's be honest, once his defense could clamp down, they're still a really good defense, even missing a few names. So, yeah, Baltimore Ravens, I got them in this one.
Watch this. The Vikings are about to get blown out of the water by the Ravens. They're going to be, I would say that Baltimore is going to win by over 2 touchdowns. That's my prediction.
This is a Baltimore team that played the Detroit Lions to the wire. And you're going to tell me Minnesota is going to get blown out?
I mean, Detroit actually has pieces. Right now, Minnesota lost all their defensive pieces that I actually care about. Okay, like
Dalvin Cook, Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen.
No, defense. I just said defensive pieces,
defensively.
Bro.
Okay.
No, I think the Ravens defense, you highlighted it. They're a damn good squad regardless of who's there. They have a good defensive coordinator, a good scheme. No, I just think the Vikings defensively have no answer for the Ravens.
Yes. Well, I think the Ravens, they keep everything outside this game when it comes to the rushing attack, just because they're so meaty on the inside. The Vikings with Michael Pierce, Dalvin Tomlinson.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I mean, Eric Kendricks is still a monster too. So,
I do like Eric Kendricks. No disrespect to him. And I do like Dalvin Tomlinson and Michael Pierce. But the Ravens are more wide zone running anyways, right? I mean, it's never been an issue for them. Yeah. So I'm going to say Ravens 14.5.
Yeah, and it sucks because those defensive positions I named are probably among the least important on the field. Harrison Smith's pretty good too, but
he is really good.
You can only cover so much of the field.
Yeah. Chargers, Eagles. Very happy that the Eagles got to show that they can do something. Funnily enough, when they lose their number one running back, they run the ball.
And notice it wasn't Kenneth Gainwell that got any of that volume.
Yep.
And they brought in Jordan Howard and Boston Scott.
Jordan Howard from the practice squad and Boston Scott.
Yeah. How do you go from Kenneth Gainwell being running back 2 to, hey, Miles Sanders got hurt? Okay, we're going to drop you to 3rd on the depth chart.
It's unbelievable.
Talk about, no, you're a pass. You're a receiving back. Know your role.
It was so funny. The fact that the Eagles kicked ass while doing it is just another thing. But the Chargers, they need to continue getting wins. I mean, I don't think they like being underneath the Raiders, especially if the Raiders are going to win. They need to start competing. And the Eagles, I think we know that they've shown some really good flashes, and that's all that matters right now. Especially the Eagles fans, I think they want a better pick anyways. So I'm going to choose the
Dolphins
Chargers.
Already doing a lot of the heavy lifting anyway, so.
They are. And the Colts losing to the Titans definitely helped a little bit too, especially this week in my mock draft. So we'll see what happens there.
Yeah, I'm going LA as well. I think they're going to rebound pretty well against a Chiefs defense that has not been good the last couple of weeks. I know that they look good. Did I say Chiefs?
Eagles, yeah.
Eagles, sorry. When I think of bad defenses, prototype is the Chiefs.
Yeah. Well, next game's also Packers Chiefs, so I get that.
Oh, that's probably why. So anyway, the Eagles defense hasn't played well as of late. I know they looked good against the Lions, but come on. The Lions are either going to lose a close one or they're going to get smoked. They're going to get blown out. I think that game really meant nothing to begin with. Yeah, it's tough to imagine the Chargers losing this game, I think. Well, I think it could be a close game. That's why it's like the Chargers are only a 1-point favorite.
It's going to be close at the end because the Eagles will once again put up 10 points in the fourth quarter to make it look like it was a close game.
Yeah, like they did against the Bucks.
Against everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just made it work against the fucking Panthers. So
to be honest, I think the Eagles, if they want to win this game, they have to run the ball efficiently. That's what the Patriots did. That's what the Ravens did. The Chargers are a team that it's not they have an inability to stop the run. They sell out to stop the pass. So
true.
Hackers Chiefs. So the Chiefs are back to their winning ways at a nice healthy 4-4 with a close game against the NFC East juggernaut Giants.
That we voted against the damn wide receiver list Raiders.
Yeah, I know. Oh, dude. Oh, that's one I'm gonna look back at this Sunday and be like, man, I should have switched that one, but I'm not going to.
Yeah. Wait, this is a question in your mind?
No, I meant the Raiders Giants.
Oh,
that's the one I'm gonna question.
Yeah.
For me, no, Aaron Rodgers, dude.
He has, regardless of who the hell he has.
I'm just saying, dude. Tom Brady came up to Pat and was like, yo, who's your daddy? Aaron Rodgers is going to come up in this game and be like, hey, say uncle. Because that's going to be the case. Patrick Mahomes has been a lot more turnover worthy. I think they lead the league right now in turnovers. And I think a lot of that is it's kind of like Patrick Mahomes having to put the team on his back. He's got a defense that can't really make stops. At the same time, he's making a lot of errant passes. I mean, the one interception last night was kind of it was a dinky dunky. It was bounced off a guy's helmet. Yeah, but I mean, there was another pass where he just kind of threw into triple coverage that should have been picked off. So, I mean, while the offense isn't looking nearly as explosive this season, just because of the turnovers, I'm going with Aaron Rodgers, man. Aaron Rodgers is looking great. It doesn't matter if Devontae Adams is healthy or not. They just decrowned the undefeated Cardinals. So, yeah.
Yep. Same. I don't have anything else to say about it. You
don't think Melvin Ingram is going to turn this into one of the best pass rushing defenses we've seen?
Is he going to start this? Well, I mean, it's not like he has much to compete with, but I don't know if he's going to be able to start this week.
Yeah, and it's a bit of a scheme change too. So
yeah, it's a big switch. So I don't know if he's exactly going to be able to start, but even if he does, he's probably going to be on limited reps too. He has no idea what the hell's going on in the playbook. So
I think it might probably be a little similar to what he used to run with Gus Bradley.
True. Maybe. Regardless, I think that it's not that big of an impact. Cardinals, Niners. Unknown Kyler Murray. Once again, Kyler gets hurt mid-year. This is the downfall of the Cardinals every single year so far, is that Kyler Murray cannot stay healthy. By every year, I just mean last year. The Niners, on the other hand, we're looking like they're going to get beaten by the damn Bears. So who's the backup on the Cardinals?
Josh Rosen?
No, he is not on the. Is he actually on the Cardinals?
No, he's not. I'm pretty sure he's on the Bucks practice squad or something.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, what the hell? I don't I got.
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, look that up because I'm still probably gonna lean Cardinals even if they have a backup quarterback.
Oh dang, Colt McCoy, baby.
I'm leaning Cardinals. Colt McCoy was clutch.
No lie, he low key. He's a fine backup.
He's a really good backup. He's always been a talented backup. He could just never be a starter. I'm going to have him carry the team. I think that James Conner is doing a good enough job, as well as
Edmonds. In the red zone. That's Chase Edmonds leading the team, man.
No, I'm saying the running back room is doing a good enough job carrying it around the field. And then they have good enough receivers, obviously.
Dude, James Conner's getting 10 carries for 13 yards a game.
2 touchdowns.
Exactly. Chase Edmond owners are pissed.
I know, but I think that the 49ers are they have too many issues going on right now. Ayuk doesn't even have doesn't he have not have 100 yards yet?
No, but he did. At least he was a factor this last game.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go Cards.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna go the other way on this one. This is me thinking, even if I don't know, dude. Like we talk, I believe in this downfall for the Cardinals. I believe in it. I think it's time. I think I called my shot last week with the Packers.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Niners, because the Niners played them close last time. It was what, 17-10.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they come in and hey, they got Elijah Mitchell now back healthy, running the football. Like, hey, I don't know why y'all drafted that Trey Sermon guy because I'm pretty darn good. But yeah, dude, I think I'm gonna go with this. Deebo Samuel. He is suddenly the most dangerous receiver in the NFL. Dude, this guy, once he gets a ball in his hands, he's basically like a running back.
He's a beast. I'm not saying that.
Monster.
He's like best in the NFL.
I said he's playing like.
Okay.
I'm using my simile here, dude. Figurative language. But I'm gonna lean San Fran this game. I think we see I know that the Cardinals played Green Bay close, but I think the NFL saw God bleeds. So Cardinals, they're looking a lot more human, especially with just Kyler Murray being kind of questionable.
Fair.
But it was funny because this guy, he on Twitter, he was like, "Hey, I don't know why you criticize Matt Corral for his size when we see guys like Russell Wilson, Kyler Murray, and Baker Mayfield doing just fine." And I was like, "And they're all hurt this year. What do you mean?" Like, true. I only bring size up because it is a concern. It's legitimate.
Granted, Russell Wilson hasn't had that bad of an injury history.
No, he's really good at not taking hits. Then, because he just smacked.
My boy Matt is not. He likes to lower the shoulder.
Yeah. But I was gonna say didn't Russell Wilson? It was because he smacked his hand on. I don't even think it was a helmet. I think he just smacked it against someone else's hand.
I don't know, but yeah. Titans Rams are next though.
Yeah, and this one's quality.
Yeah, I mean,
well,
the Rams. If they didn't get Von Miller, and if the Titans had Derrick Henry, it'd be a convo. No longer.
AP?
Going Rams. AD. I love AP, but he should be retired.
He should be.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that AP's back in the NFL, man. I think it's fun. I think they signed him from the practice squad or to the practice squad.
They signed him too.
Oh man, yeah. So yeah, it's kind of curious who will be the guy, you know? Because who's the other cat? Is it like McNichols or something? Jeremy
McNichols.
Yeah, he's more of a receiving back there. So yeah, who will be the guy to get this run game going? Because this team kind of relies on the play action, and it's a shame, dude. AJ Brown, he just started eating this past week too. Obviously not Chipotle anymore, but it's really tough not to take the Rams in this game. Like, the Rams just feel like a very good, very well put together team. Their only loss of the season against a smoking hot at the time Kyler Murray. So it hurts me because I hate going against the Titans because I really like the Titans, but
downfall time.
It is. It feels that way. It's not like you just lost a cog in the system. They lost the king. You literally lost the system. All right, man.
Final game.
Monday night. It's a banger. Honestly, this one could be a good game. We got the Justin Fields-led Bears against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yep.
I think mainly I'm going to go with the Steelers defensively in this matchup. I think they can do enough to I say slow that Bears offense, but it's not like, they're going real fast anyway.
Yeah, they're going pretty slow as it is.
Yeah. They might get David Montgomery back this week. Even if they don't, Khalil Herbert's been doing pretty good.
Yeah.
But I think the offense is playing, I don't want to say well for the Steelers, but they're doing a good job of holding on to the ball, just like winning the time of possession. Pat Fryermuth looked good in the starting role though.
Mm-hmm.
What a catch last week.
I know.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go Steelers. It feels boring, but
Yeah, I'm gonna be boring too. Gonna go the Steelers. I just don't see much that the Bears have to offer at all. Don't know how they have 3 wins. So Steelers at least can do something, and also that run defense for the Steelers is crazy. So I like it.
yeah. So that's it for the week, dude. We disagree on one game,
Again.
and I don't like it. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna lose to the 49ers, man. I can't believe that.
I know.
I don't know. Maybe Cliff Kingsbury could pull that one out for me.
Yeah, we'll see.
But thanks for joining us. That's it for the video. Go ahead, do that YouTube thing as always. But until next time, you be easy, our friends. Later.